Welcome back. Now, today marks the start of an ambitious project on the Cape Flats. The area is usually associated with societal ills such as drug use and gangsterism. But the Cape Flats Sevens Rugby tournament is looking to change this perception and introduce social cohesion through the sport. Now, SABC News reporter Mariska Botha is there. Let's hear more from her. Mariska, a very good morning to you. Tell us more about the Cape Flats Sevens series.
Good morning to you. It's cold in Cape Town. The rain is coming through intermittently. But on the stands behind me, there are several teams of sevens rugby players, girls and boys, that are raring to go. They're excited. The cold doesn't seem to bother them. They're happy to be here today, happy to play the sport. And it's become such a popular sport over the last 5 years or so. And it's surprising if you look at the teams that come from around the world that play, the likes of Kenya and Ireland and all kinds of different countries getting into the sport. And so is South Africa, of course, with the Blitzbokke. But here in the stadium could be some of the future stars of those teams for both the men and women's teams. And to talk to us a little bit more about why the SABC is partnering with this project, we have Gugu Ntuli, who's our Group Executive Corporate Affairs and Marketing. Gugu, good morning to you and thank you very much for joining us. Are you excited this morning?
Mariska, it's fantastic to be here. It is raining, it's cold, but I don't think we can feel it. It's just awesome to be here. As you can hear, the kids are so excited and we're rearing to go.
Why is the SABC involved in a project like this?
You know, Mariska, the SABC is really committed to not only being the voice of the nation, but also committed to community development through sport in the various communities that we serve. So this particular initiative was actually a brainchild of the SABC after a conversation with Deputy Mayor Eddie Andrews, who happens to be our patron for this particular tournament, last year. And through the hard work and cooperation of the city, as well as various other role players, was so excited today to see it to fruition.
So what is the aim of this? Are we going to see this annually?
Absolutely. I think that this is the inaugural event. And as you've mentioned, it's encompassing both girls and boys, under 15 boys and under 18 boys and under 16 girls. And really for us, we want to create a property that is going to uplift young talent, not only just players, but coaches as well. And you're right, we are hoping that not even our sevens rugby players, but the full game, that we might be spotting new talent from this particular venture.
And what was the thinking behind the SABC when Eddie Andrews said, let's do this? Was it immediately yes, or was there hesitation, or was it immediately let's go?
Not at all. You know, I think that if you look at the communities that we've focused on, you know, you've got Manenberg, you've got Elsie's River, Langa, Kailicha. We know that these are communities that are plagued by all kinds of social ills. And really for us, it is our responsibility as the SABC to support the upliftment of youth in these very treacherous environments. And we know the Siya Kolisi's stories, yes. And we really are hoping that we're going to have many of such stories emerging from this kind of tournament, yeah.
Are you going to be watching? And is there a favorite team at this stage?
I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to be here for the full 2 days. And I'm really excited to be here, honestly. Yeah.
So what exactly is the SABC bringing to this?
So apart from the fact that we are spotlighting the talent, we're obviously going to cover the event. There's gate takings from this that we're hoping to put a pool together and reinvest into those communities after this particular tournament, so that other schools that perhaps didn't have the opportunity to take part this time around can actually participate in the next years. We've had schools call us all the way from the Boerland and all kinds of places around the Western Cape wanting to participate. But we wanted to start small this year and then absolutely explode and grow it for years to come.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. That was Gugu Ntuli telling us why the SABC is involved in this. We are the public broadcaster and we're bringing you something spectacular from the people on the ground that are some of the SABC's greatest reporters. You heard us saying the story of Siya Kolisi, Makazole Mapimpi, people like that from very, very humble beginnings, but that does not mean they don't have talent. And we as reporters hear it in the field so very often. We hear it from the coaches who are so passionate that But there's children with immense talent, and they never get the opportunity to have platforms to be showcased. So it's hoped that through something like this, there might be someone who spots talent and gives that child an opportunity so that they could be the next Siya Kolisi and the next Bakazoli Mapimpi. But this game is immensely popular, I must just tell you, because it's a quick game, it's a fast game, and everybody gets into it. Whether you like the sport or not, once you've seen a game, you will not turn away from it. And there you can hear things are starting up. Things are starting up. The kids are excited. I'm going to get out of shot so you can see the excitement of the children, and we're ready to show you the SABC's Cape Flats Sevens inaugural event. And with that, back to you in the studio.